Seven Years' War starts, he said, "Hey, can I go join the Austrian army?" And Prince Charles sends along a note saying, "Here, welcome this guy." And so he was there at Lobositz. And so that's all well and good. But what I didn't count on, because I didn't find the accounts to be all that interesting, although they were interesting, but there are a gazillion drawings and plates, and they're not just overhead views. They're like from the Laboche looking down over the battlefield, or from the Homolka looking at the battlefield, or from behind the Austrians, kind of angled views. They were really interesting. And the other thing that I thought was really strange is that over here, somewhere over here, there's a chapel that figures very prominently in the descriptions of the battlefield. And I thought, I don't remember there being a chapel anywhere on this map.
Well, there's a
But
little
it
one here. If you
is,
look where the word Lobositz is and move over to the west, you'll see there's what looks like a little doghouse
yeah,
with a cross on it.
I see that. Yeah, you're right. That's interesting because I feel like it was near the sunken road.
Right.
So I kind of imagined it was kind of like where this cavalry is, but it's also possible I'm wrong. But I
Right.
just thought it was funny because I'm I'm like, well, I would have told you I knew the battle better than that, and yet I don't know what in the heck they're talking about.
Huh.
So anyway, I don't know. I just thought that was surprising. But anyway, it's one of those things that obviously nothing to do but just actually see it in person because just that's the nature of the beast. So perhaps if I'm really thoughtful, maybe the next time we're all together, I'll be sure to pack it. Anyway.
Well, cool. Well, I've been making some adjustments with how I do the live stream. I had seen some videos on how to do stuff with OBS software, which is the one that I'm using, and
Yeah.
uh, and so I've been. So then it takes me a little bit longer to get things kind of set up and going because I've got like this
Yeah.
virtual green screen thing. So instead of me appearing in a full box up in the corner, I'm down and it's just my happy little self, no background and whatnot, and I'm just
Oh,
kind
so
of
you're just floating
I'm
over the map?
I'm not floating over the map. I'm kind of as if you could imagine that it was a movie screen. I am like I'm standing up out of the orchestra pit, kind of a
Oh,
thing.
so this is like Mystery Science Theater 3000 here?
It is. It is kind of interesting.
Ah,
So yeah. So if you're watching it or looking at it, you can see that I'm down there at the bottom, and then I have this new software that allows me to draw on the map. So if we want to, so it'll
Oh,
show up
wow.
shortly. So if I want to do something, then and like, okay, we're attacking here,
Events are awake in there.
or or whatever else. Like here's the Prussians are here, and then here's the Austrians, and I can then draw stuff directly on the screen. You guys can't see it, but
unless we go into YouTube, but
yeah,
yes.
unless
Right,
you're watching
right.
it. But I thought, oh, this is really cool,
No,
and then that's something
that's
that I can
great.
use to sort of enhance the broadcast.
Are you going to start talking like John Madden?
Well, so here's the thing. So we're playing Dresden on Monday nights, and
Mm-hmm.
and we've got like 9 guys. So I told Brendan, I'm like, hey, that's great. I will just be like a referee. I'll just float above and I'll bounce back and forth from either side and talk to people and listen
Mm.
in on stuff or whatever else. So the other guy who was supposed to be on the Allied side, Brennan like loops him in on the French side. I'm like, so now they've got like I don't know, 5 French players, and there's
Oh,
four
my.
of us on the Allied side. And like my idea of being like a commentator is not going to happen this game
Okay.
because I'm playing instead. But I was really hoping to be more of a commentator kind of a thing and bounce back and forth between people's stuff. So let's see. We've got Grim Harbinger saying, "Fair warning, Eric, your mic is popping every now and then." Okay. Um, well, I'm running it through a different software, so maybe I just need to take down the volume a little bit. I'm going to take it down a little bit. Can everyone hear me? Okay. It doesn't look like I'm
Just
crossing into the threshold there.
just be sure to, project from the diaphragm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I learned that back in my days in junior high when I was in drama. So
Oh, I thought it
project.
was when your voice was changing.
No, no. So all
Okay.
right. Well, cool. Well, um, as we have already identified, we've got most of the people have moved or done whatever excitement they're planning on doing. So I
Right.
guess we can go to chucking some dice because we've
Yeah,
still
and I
got a
think
bunch of. I
we're
still have people to move. Um,
yeah, and I'm sure I've got a couple that I haven't moved for sure.
yeah, Veed hasn't moved yet, and my cavalry hasn't moved yet.
And looks like there'll be plenty of time for it.
Yep,
So,
yep, yep.
all right. Well, are we +1? Is that, or no, I'm sorry, the
No, no,
Prussians
no. The Prussians are
+1?
+1 now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me just,
Except they aren't because
Oh, did you move, Fred?
Frederick. Frederick has moved. So
Oh,
oh,
okay.
then we are +1.
There we go. Maybe we
Okay.
wouldn't we
All right.
be if he? So does he drop down to what?
He subtracts 2
Oh, so
after
then
he's
he's a
moved.
3. Okay.
That's right,
Yeah, and
which
we're a
makes us
4. Okay.
+1.
So we're a +1.
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
yeah,
all right. Very good. Very good.
and right
Oh,
now all that matters is for calculating ties because uh, the I've moved
or
everything.
right, and then we got a
Special something or other. What's a
the
3-0?
Austrian 3, which is an
Just
activation.
activation. So nothing
Doesn't mean
exciting.
much. Oh well.
Oh well, indeed.
All right. Now, have you started the detachment? And
I
if you've started
did.
it, have you
Yep, because
finished
I
it?
moved Haddock.
Right.
Right. So that was, I
So,
think, the
do you need
last
to finish it?
Austrian thing we got was Haddock, and then we
Mm-hmm.
got some more Prussian stuff. So yeah, so I
Okay.
got
Well,
I got people that can move.
yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and activate Veed and company. Let's see if I've got anybody who's disordered down there. Not for the moment. So let's go ahead and move
Huh.
1, 2, 3, 4. And this guy's going to go 1, 2. And this guy's going to go 1, 2. And then we'll be optimistic. And maybe, oh, actually, here we go 1, 2, 3 goes there, right? Yeah.
That's what I was going to
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I keep
wonder if I
forgetting
missed
that
something.
they are, and then 4 is to turn slightly.
All right.
All right, and then we're just kind of doing our thing here, waiting for the rest of the town to catch fire. So we can move feed now that there's less town to defend. We can move Veed here.
That's true. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
really bunch up.
Yeah. And we'll flip him over and yeah, I think that's probably it for the moment. So, okay. That's it for
That was easy.
Yeah, we
All
tried to
right.
make it simple. All right.
Your roll.
Chuck some dice. Oh, it's a special
What in the
something or
world?
other. 0,
End
1.
turn marker.
End turn marker.
And it's the Prussian's choice.
Hey, move it down.
Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty obvious.
Now that you got all your stuff done.
All right, so it's down to 3 now.
Okay.
And
There we go. Let me
again.
roll again. That's going to move it again.
All right, so we're down to 4.
Okay. So now I'm going to move I'm going to move my cavalry. So I'm going to go ahead and first move O'Donnell, who is over here. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is going to be 5. Nope. Let's go back. Let's try this again. So let's turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's looking better. And this chap is going to come up next to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this guy's going to, oh, he's part of a different group. Okay. That is it for Mr. O'Donnell. Okay. David, it's your turn to chuck some dice. A 92. That's another one for us.
All right.
That's should be a wing too, right?
It is a wing, but
Oh,
just a wing
holy
and
moly.
prayer. All right. Let me finish up this guy. He's my last guy, and then I'll fire my guns as well. They can maybe take a shot at something. So why don't I do that first? I got these guys here. They'll take a shot at these guys here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oof. So way out there. So I'm going to be 4 to 10. All right. Nothing. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Okay, and let's see, what else do we have? Okay, so then I'll move these guys. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gets him there. This guy's going to go, let's go, there's 1, and work together, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then we can move our leader here, and Radikowski can move there, and we can flip everybody over. Flip. All right. I think I've got my detachment is complete. So now it is back to you, Michael.
All right.
Hey, that's another one.
Wow.
The clock.
Better.
We're making
Hurry
up
up.
for it. Yeah.
We're blasting through, aren't we? Okay.
Well, on the bright side, there's not a lot for us to move. This isn't like Prague.
Is that good news? I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about that. That you seem so chipper about that. I'm going to go ahead and activate Wolfenstein or Wolfersdorf or whatever. This guy. I thought Wolfenstein sounded fun.
Okay.
Just showing my age.
Yeah, that was a fun game, but
Used to play computer games, exactly. Well, I mean, I guess I still do, but not quite to the same degree. Everybody was in command, and no, there was nobody who's disordered, and no, there's nobody to shoot at. So really, pretty straightforward there. He will cross that. He will move there, and I guess I'll go ahead and flip this guy, comme ça. I guess I'll go ahead and activate these guns since I can.
Sure.
And we'll go ahead and shoot at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hex range. 2, 3, 4, 5.
And you'll have a plus 10.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it's 1-to-1. I was just going to double check. 5 hex range. Here I am looking for the chart. 5 would be 8 and 3. So yeah, so it's 11. So it's 1-to-1. It's plus 10 for size. So we'll see what we get.
Ooh.
Winner, chicken dinner.
So that's 103. So that's going to be, ouch, 2 hits.
Oh, it's actually 2 hits. Yeah. I forgot about that because the plus 10 was the big difference there.
Yeah. Well, you won't get that plus 10 again.
Oh, dang.
Just have to keep shooting
Okay.
other stuff.
Now, do they have to collapse or anything, or is this?
We looked this up, and it was a little weird. Let me see if we can find that again because it was strange because it said that you need to have 4 strength points per hex, but was like, does that mean you have to be an 8 to be 2 hexes, or does that anyway? Let's just look for it here.
Which actually, if that's the case, that one I misplayed then. This one over here.
Now I'm not convinced
I
that's
don't
actually
think that's
what
the
it
case.
says.
I think you need to
I
have
don't think
more
it
than 4, because when I was at Colon with some of those 7-factor infantry units, I deployed in 2 hexes.
Yeah.
Well, infantry has its own little
this
tables for it.
This is cavalry, though. That's the reason why it's less common for you to see cavalry doing this. Cavalry can form line in up to 3 hexes, so long as it has at least 4 SPs per hex. Leftover SPs must be distributed as evenly as possible, starting with the rightmost hex. So 12 strength points can occupy up to 3 hexes, and 8 up to 2 hexes. 9 SPs in a 2 hex line would have 5 in the right hex, 4 in the left. Okay, so you really do need a minimum of 4.
Right.
So you're right. That does mean that
this guy
not
has
only
to put
does
his
this one have to collapse, but
Right,
really so does the other one.
Yeah, so that one's and then this one collapses into there. So all right.
Yeah, it's kind of unusual to spread them out into 2 hex lines, so I just really didn't have a good sense of what the rule was there.
So
Okay,
then it is the
all
case
right.
with infantry that you can. So is it different with the infantry?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look on the fire table, there's a whole thing that tells you what you can do,
Okay.
depending on how many ranks they are.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one of the subtleties, and so you can have what is 5 enough if you're in 3 hex ranks?
In 3 ranks, it looks like
Yeah, you can be in 2 hexes with as few as 5 strength points if you're in 3 ranks. So yeah, it is a little different for cavalry. Okay. I guess if we remember, although horses are wider than people are, the strength points are only half the number of actual participants in cavalry.
Just out of curiosity on that chart, so S and F, what does that mean?
Right, so
Stacking
that's
is shown
trying to
after
tell
the
you
letter S.
stacking versus firing.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
it is a hard
stacking would
one to read.
3 on the right, 2 on the left. Firing, 3 on the right, 2 on the left. If you're in 5 hexes. Okay, that makes
Until
sense.
you get big enough that the most you can do is 4 out of each hex. So so stacking can get bigger than firing at a certain point.
Right.
And where it's really weird, and I always forget. In fact, we should probably double check here. The Austrian infantry in 4 ranks or 3?
I don't know.
Because it really changes.
Well, it's only going to matter if we're trying to deploy in 2 hexes, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, still, it's the sort of thing you want to know.
Yeah.
And
And that
so
would be in the scenario booklet, I imagine.
it would be.
Right.
That's right, because it varies over time, and it would be under the Austrian special rules, and the Austrian special rules are going to show up in section 3, and infantry are in 4 ranks.
Thanks.
I thought they were in this battle. They adopted 3 ranks pretty quickly after this one, but since this one was so early in the battle or in the war,
Right.
uh,
They were still a
it
little old-fashioned.
yeah, still a little old fashioned, and so that means that what you'd need 7 to go into 2 hexes. Is that right?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah. So that would be different. All right. Well, so I've fired the guns and I have moved Wolfenstein, and that's all we got.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll the
So
dice and
on
see
to
what
the
we get.
next. All right.
All right, that's one for the Prussians, but they've got nothing left to do, is my understanding.
Yeah, I'll give it to you, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, a gentleman for sure. Okay. I guess I should activate McGuire.
Yep, he can at least take some shots at people.
Yeah, definitely would love to have some shots.
Some Jägermeister.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah, whatever they found
All
or
right.
they've rescued
So,
from the burning village.
and we'll go ahead and activate the Grenadiers along with. And so I'm guessing that means I'm going to have 12 firing. They're all going to be firing at this one same hex right there. 12 probably times 2
Yeah.
at that range. Got to believe it's going to be 2.
4, so you're going to be on the 2-to-1 odds.
2 to 1 plus a lot because he's stacked, double stacked.
He's got 15 increments there. So that's going
Right.
to be a plus 15.
Plus 15.
All right. So 2 to 1 plus 15. Let's see how much mischief we can get into there.
Not much.
Awesome.
It's what we call par for the course.
Mm. Yeah, it's what we call putting all your eggs in one basket and then dropping the basket.
I think there was a hole in the basket.
Well,
Yeah,
sure.
that would work
I'm-
too.
I'm with you on that. Okay. Well, that was pretty supreme.
Okay.
And I guess I don't really know that there's a whole lot else I'm going to do with these guys.
Nope, they're just
So,
waiting for the coming storm.
other than prepare.
Prepare to be attacked.
Well, I don't know. If he's going to come in with double stacked units, maybe I should go ahead and fill back in and go ahead and stack units under. Because I don't want to give him the advantage of the odds. So I'll do that. Especially since the fire very thoughtfully covers my flank. And then this guy will okay.
Trying to
Wow,
see
these
who
guys
is-
are great.
Who is better or who is worse.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of worse and worser, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
It's all right. I mean, they're behind the wall. That's going to give them a little bit of a bonus
oh,
on them right.
absolutely. Yeah, no, the wall will undoubtedly help. And so we'll give that a crack. And then I guess I'm going to go ahead and move this guy up too. 1, 2, 3. Except, of course, I really want him at the bottom of the stack. So I'll just move these guys like that, and then select the whole stack, and then do that. All right, and then I guess I'll activate these Grenzers, move them along up here. And
It's looking good.
well, it's as good as it's going to be. And then this guy is activated, so that's good. All right, well then, I think that's going to be it for that activation.
Okay. All right, that was
And,
my roll, so it's over to David.
Okay.
41. That's another one for us.
Okay. We'll do Krottendorf.
Gesundheit.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I was thinking that would go. Okay, and all these guys are, oh, this, all right, so this guy's disordered, but he becomes undisordered because of Brown's remarkable leadership.
Exactly.
I was just remarking on it. All right, and then that's going to be 1, 2. And this is turning the wrong way.
Yep.
So I'm not
Probably
really
very
sure
challenging for the Austrians.
I would expect it is.
See, so we're going from 1 hex march to line.
So it's going to be 4.
It depends. If they're turning west, like exactly
I
west, it
see.
looks like it's 3.
I see what you're saying. Well, it doesn't matter because 2 or 3 is the same in the sense that they're both rapid march.
Oh, okay.
So I will just go ahead and leave him back there. And, oh, well, he was disordered too. So let me undisorder him. I may end up putting it right back. All right, so these guys then. Actually, I take it back. I will just do just this. And we'll do disorder checks +5 for each of them, starting from the front of the line. And we'll just do 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So
Like
you
the
went
first
from
one.
being disordered to being undisordered to being disordered again. So that was pretty nice. And then we know where to go now.
It's only a +5. Okay, so he's probably okay.
Oh, yeah, I think
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
rest
yeah.
of them should,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. I mean, for all that they're not great.
they're not that bad.
Okay. Now, all right. Then that should be it for that activation.
And it's your roll.
Okay. I bet I can do that.
A 51.
Okay.
That's another one for us.
And there's just the one left, right?
It
I
looks
think
like that.
P, yes. Perone.
All right. Momentito. Come on. Oy. Disappointing. All right, very good. Okay, well, not sure what to do with them. Honestly, I might just leave them exactly where they are. So I think I will. And was that our very last activation?
I believe so. I've done my guys. Yeah.
Done 1, 2, 3, 4. I've done both of my cavalry. So yeah, I think we're all there.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll just chuck the dice for rally. And the Prussians rally first. And I can hear my phone screaming down the hall, so forgive me. I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll let you do that. David, you can start rolling for people that are shaken. Shake and
Right.
bake. So there's nobody up north that's shaken from the looks of it. You got a guy that's disordered up there, but nobody who's shaken.
I got one right
You got one there.
here.
Yep, yep.
And
Go
we'll
ahead
see
and
what
roll
he
for him.
gets.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, he's fine. Of course, I don't. Does he have any? Oh, he does have a few left.
Yep, not all
right.
of them got shot to pieces. Just most of them.
And
You got one with
this one.
Farron, right? So that's going to
Yep.
roll your dice. Yep, he's good too.
And, oops. All right, let's see. And the others there, that's good. That's good. Let's see this one here.
You've
This
got
one
here
here.
for Kata, yeah.
That one, not much left of him.
Yes, you're going to have like a minus. You're going to have a minus something for him being mostly shot up. So this is a rally attempt. So you've got a plus 10 for 50% losses, another plus 10 for being shaken. So it looks like it's a plus 20. And then
minus
your leader
5
subtracts
for
5,
Kata.
so it's a plus 15, and he's probably pretty good morale. So I think, unless his...
Yeah.
Yes, he should be good.
Yeah.
Because most of you guys are in the low 20s or in the teens.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Any others shaken? He's not shaken. He's not shaken. He's not shaken.
Okay, so now it's...
Those are good.
Now it would be, I guess, to the folks that are routed in the back. And so
Yep, I got a couple
routed
back there. We'll
is
see.
going to be... Being routed is a plus 15.
All right, we'll start with this
Okay.
guy. Boom. Oh,
Okay,
he's
so
not routed
coming
anymore.
back.
You think we're far enough away to be safe?
Yep. And then the other guy, same thing.
We have this whole hill between us and the battle.
And this one final one here. Boom. Oh.
Nope, he's going to take a loss.
He's gonna kick in
And
and
he's
keep
gonna
going.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh my
5, 6.
God.
He's just hanging on by a thread. All right, I think that takes care of all of the wild and wacky Prussians.
Okay. So what have we got for...
I don't have anyone who's shaken on my end of the battlefield, at least not yet.
Okay.
Give them time.
Okay. Yeah, give them a minute.
Yep, yep.
I don't think I do either. I think
They've got
all I have are
disordered.
2 routed
disordered.
units down there at the edge of the
Yep,
map
yep.
who are going to see if they can do wind sprints to make their way off. They are
Half dead.
2 separate units. They're
They're
both going to
have
be
a plus 25, yeah.
25. So we'll do the one on the left first, and we'll see what we get there. Okie dokie.
He's going to be slightly
1,
less
2,
by the
3,
time he exits the
4,
map.
5.
There's not going to be much
Well,
left of him.
actually, truth is that's all those. I mean, by the time he loses one and then routes 1 hex off the map, it's too bad.
Yeah.
So he's
Oh,
all
yeah, if
gone.
you just move him straight south. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, boom. All right. Well, if you're going to roll like that, you shouldn't be surprised by how it turns out. All right, so we'll roll for the other one. Oh, well.
He's feeling much better about his
Little,
prospects.
little yang there. Okay, so we will put him into a semblance. Okay, and so he's feeling much better. And you got any routes? Probably not,
I don't.
huh?
I don't. The guys that were in combat have been completely vaporized.
Wiped out?
So
Yeah.
therefore,
all
we
right.
don't have to worry about anything more exciting than that.
Well, that is all right.
Yeah.
Um,
I did see a little YouTube video that had popped up on my feed about Lobositz, the historical, and it was
Oh,
talking
really?
about how the Austrians had garrisoned that little village up here, Welkota or Welhota, that's up in along the Elbe at the tip of the tip of
oh,
the
right at the edge of
vineyard.
the map.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm just like, okay, well, and apparently they got, hit hard by Bevern's forces, and they tried to escape across the river, and a lot of them drowned,
Oh,
trying
dear.
to get across to the island or to the land or whatever's on the other side, kind of
Right.
a thing.
Well,
So,
I've never been to this part of the world, although I'd love to. But yeah, I kind of get the impression the Elbe is a pretty good sized river.
yeah. I mean, if you're looking at it just hex-wise, that's almost 200 yards. And these
Well, you
guys are
figure
not in trunks or anything like that.
no, they're not. And if this is accurate, then that would imply that it's either deeper or it's running faster because it's narrowing there.
Yeah.
So that's probably not great if, again, you're heavily weighted down and
Yep.
maybe not the greatest swimmer in the first place. So you really wish you'd fired all the balls out of your pouch before you jumped in the water.
Yeah, it's going to be a little
It's going
bit
to be
challenging otherwise.
Not going to enjoy that. Okay, well, so then that means we've all finished the rally phase.
Yep.
So we can go ahead and hit the end turn button
Yep.
and hit the move button.
Boink.
All right.
And then move the time marker up one and then move the hour marker. So it's now 1:40.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, I have no idea what just happened there. I'm going to have to rejoin, I think.
I'm moving
No,
myself
you're-
to the other side of the map. That way, when I look to the side, it looks like I'm looking at the map. There we go. That looks better.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay.
Technology.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was going to save this. Beep, beep, beep.
All right, so we're at the, what is it, the 140 turn now?
40, yeah,
Making
that's right.
progress.
No, we're doing great. I mean,
Yeah.
and really, this is a vastly more interesting, intense affair than last time.
Oh, absolutely. I think, and somebody, I don't know, is it Michael? Is that the name of the gentleman who is sort of the guardian of the bar system, or is that
Matthew.
Matthew? That's it. Didn't he inquire, or he'd made some sort of post, I think, on Facebook asking us how we were enjoying it?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I seem to recall seeing something when I had posted, "Hey, here's our live stream on Lobositz." I think he'd posted something
Well,
like,
and-
"Hey, how are you liking the reboot?" Something like that.
Well, I mean, I think mission accomplished in terms of improvement, in terms of looking more like the historical battle.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if you saw, but in the Facebook group, the bar Facebook group, somebody, a Spanish-speaking fellow, posted Lobositz battle on his own map board.
Right.
And I asked him if he was using the rules from the box, and he said no, it was the ones he downloaded from the website.
Oh,
So
good.
be interesting to follow and see how his battle goes along.
Yeah. Well, I think this one, I think that they did a much better job kind of capturing the situation.
Right.
Yeah, and then the from my understanding, at some point in the battle, Frederick bugs out, um, and apparently it had been the cavalry got the role for aggressive, leader,
Right. Right.
and went charging forward into. I guess the the Austrians had guns down in Solkowitz, and they had some of them, I guess. I don't know. Maybe these ones that are in the marsh, but they were like, hitting
Yeah.
the Prussian cavalry with guns and skirmishers and whatever else.
Right. And then they kind of ran unexpectedly into the sunken
Yep.
road, and yeah, so they were pretty torn up. I think they rallied once, tried it again, and then eventually just ran behind the infantry and stayed there for the rest of the battle.
Yeah.
And you could kind of imagine that might have been when Frederick started thinking, I wonder if this is a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
pretty much
obviously
everything north of the Morellenbach looks like historically it got squashed, whatever. Lobositz fell, the little Coda fell, and I think Solkowitz did as well. So
well, he actually tells us, Matthew tells us in the rules what the historical result was in the scenario, I think. He said that, come on, it's somewhere right here. He says, as a historical reference, the Prussians took Solowitz and Lobositz to gain 5 victory points. The Austrians had committed 4 commands from the south, so 4 victory points. The Austrians held the sunken road, so that's -2 victory points. And then losses were even, so the Prussians had 5 victory points. Oh, excuse me, 7 victory points. 5 plus 4 minus 2, 7.
Right.
And that was a minor Austrian victory. But since the Prussians had fulfilled point D of either burning down or controlling the vineyard and Lobositz and Solowitz, it moved it up 1 level and became a draw.
Right.
So that's the historical result, and we'll see how we do.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Okay. So I suppose
let's burn down some more of the town.
All right. So let's go up here to
yeah.
Lobositz, and we'll start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to roll for. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this
4.
This one here catches on fire.
Right.
Okay. All right, down to Solowitz.
Right. And so we'll just do 1,
2, 3, and 4.
3, and then 4.
Yep.
I think that's going to be it.
Yep.
So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nothing.
Nothing.
The fire brigade holds out. I'm not really sure I want the fire brigade to hold out. It would have been great to narrow the front 1 more half, but oh well. That's
All
okay.
right. Well, we know what happens now. We don't even have to roll for it.
That's true.
Have
That
the
is
wild
true.
and wacky
Special event, the
Prince of
Suicide Squad.
Braunschweig gets to do his thing.
Yep. Prince gets to do his thing. Well, let's see if we've got anything. Those are the what are those? Not going to be very good, but hey, those 20 hours. 1, 2, 3.
Just remember, though, You know,
7, 8, 9.
well, I think they're, correct me if I'm wrong, they're all the infantry units that are part of this special event, right?
Right. It's all of the Prince of Braunschweig's stuff.
Right. Okay. So,
And then the only other thing was that one artillery piece.
right.
Yep.
So as soon as they
And
do a pre-close combat morale check, the special event is over.
Mm-hmm.
okay, now that's one thing that confused me. Would that also apply to the artillery? Because it
Of
doesn't.
course not. I mean, it doesn't make it.
Okay.
Yes, you have to attack. Roll the guns right
Yes.
up. The
Yeah,
guns
with
come
the
out with
24
their
pounder.
yeah. They just roll
So-
them down the hill. They roll them fast enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe we can break down that wall with them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Actually,
All right. Well, the first thing is fire. So the artillery are going to fire at these guys down here. It's at 9. It's times 4 for those guys. And so that's
8 to 10,
1.
1 to 1
Yeah,
and a
8
half.
to 10, 1 to 1.5.
Plus
You're
10?
a plus 15 on that, I think.
I don't think so.
He's,
Plus
no,
or
'cause
plus
he's only
something,
got,
plus-
he's only got
He's got
There's
8.
only 4 in
England,
it.
so it's 8, so it's a plus 10.
10.
Yeah.
Plus
Yeah,
10.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
1.5 plus 10.
Plus 10. Yeah, I knew it was plus 10. Okay, so 1 to 1.5 plus 10, boom. And that's not going to
No.
do anything, but it's so worth it, to.
Got to give it a try.
All right, yep. Let me see here. Who's going? All right. So make
These guys should
my-
all be musketeers, I think, right? Yeah, they
I
should
would
all be
imagine.
musketeers. I think the only guys you had that were fusiliers were that one group that's up there with Bevern.
Yeah. All right, what else should I do here? All right, well, there's not much to figure out here. This is going there.
I thought you were shooting first.
Well, I did shoot. Oh, these
No, the
guys can
infantry
shoot
can
too,
shoot.
can't they? Yeah. Oh,
I mean, you don't have
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
That's true.
Look,
That's
you want to
true.
just go in with cold steel and shoulder
Yeah.
and arms. That is perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got here. All right. Is the defense of the church anything special, or is it?
So it's
I
no,
think
it's
it's-
just a village.
Just a village hex. I don't think there's anything else unusual about it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then let's take these 3 and we'll shoot at the village here. So we got 12 times whatever they are.
2.
So
12
20.
times 2.
Yeah, 24. So 2 to 1 on. And I'm sure there's a plus to that. Let's see.
Let's see. He's got
Well, let me-
14
15.
14
14.
increments there, so
Yeah.
it's going to be a plus 15.
Yeah. All right. 2 to 1 plus 15. I think I remember hearing something about you guys had something like that. Let's see if I can do as well as you did.
A little better.
That is, that's going to be what, a 55 at 2 to 1? So that's at least a single hit, right?
Oh.
At 2
Yeah.
to 1. Yeah, that's a single hit.
Yeah. It's going to be a morale check too, so I'll go ahead and roll for that. Got a -5 for
Yeah, for being in the
being
village.
in the village.
They're
All right.
Happy.
All righty, and then you got what, one stack left?
Yeah, one stack left. Let's do them at, let's see. Let's do them at this one because they got the biggest plus. All right.
So you're going to have, what,
plus
4
20
times
there.
2?
4 times 2 to, so that's 8 to 15 is going to be 1 to 2.
1 to 2. Yep, with a plus 20.
The 2 plus 20.
Nope.
That doesn't do
Oh,
anything.
that's almost exactly what I rolled when I shot at you.
All right, so
Okay.
let's sing. All right, so now you get to shoot as I move up.
Yeah, what a deal. We're shooting out of that hex.
I think this guy's going to move into here.
I'm
and
just trying to
move down.
decide, do I want to spread them out or not? Or do I just go for the 2 to 1 again? And just hope I learn how to roll my way out of a damp paper bag. I don't think I will, actually. So if I had
I'll wait till you fire here. So
if I had 2 of them firing, that would be 8 times 2, it'd be 1.5 to 1. And then if I had the other ones firing, it would be
8 to
8,
10.
so 1.5. Okay, I think I will do that. So, so these 2 will fire at this one, and this one will fire at this one. So we'll go ahead and do these first. That's 1.5 to 1. And what is it? What did we decide was plus 20?
It's a plus 15. There's only 15 increments there.
15. Okay, perfect. All right. So 15, 1.5 to 1, 15.
I think that's
That is going to be enough for a hit.
Yep, and a morale check.
And a disorder check, which is actually, as much as anything, why I spread it out, because I
yeah.
wanted to maximize the chances of causing disorder.
So they pass the disorder check.
Right?
And now morale check.
And they pass the morale check.
Effect. All right.
All right. And then the other one is going to be 1 to 1.5 plus 15. Oh, the other way around.
That's probably good enough for a hit.
That's going to be a hit too, I'm sure.
And a disorder check.
Disorder, but not a morale check. So.
Yep. Scratch a few more people there.
And okay, and because they're defensive fire, or okay,
It's
so,
opportunity fire.
Because it's opportunity fire,
Yeah,
use
yeah.
the right side
right.
of the table.
Disorder check, and you're fine. All right.
All right, now move that leader in wherever the heck he's moving.
I guess we'll move him right. We'll move him right there. Yeah. All right. I think we'll actually. Let's see.
I was going to say they're all pretty good. I
Yeah,
don't think it makes a whole lot of difference.
24s, 25, something like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, we can leave them all flipped over, can't we? Here, because we're going to need to start calculating stuff here. In a minute.
Probably so, yeah.
All right, and so, well, all right, they're all marked for assault.
Yeah, sure.
okay.
I don't think you were giving away any secret.
I'll start there. Boom. Nope. So
He is shaken.
shaken. And it is shaken. There it is. Okay. This one. Boom. And he is shaken.
shaken also. Oh,
Or is that a
zero.
special result?
Yeah.
Yeah, look that one up.
5.
0.05.
Morale check, pre-close combat. If the unit is stacked with a leader, re-roll with a -15 ER.
Minus 15. That's going to be hard to screw up, but you can still do it if you want.
Okay.
No, you didn't. You messed it up.
All right. So he's going in. Next one. Boom. 29. I think he's
Woo.
25. So he's going in. And last one. Boom. And he's going.
Oh!
I'm gung ho
Like-
here.
Like he means it.
All
Well,
right.
No prizes for figuring out which battles are going to be which,
That's true.
because you got a choice. This guy could attack here if this guy doesn't mind attacking both of these. But that's the only choice you have. Otherwise, you could go in one-on-one.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just each one's going to the one that's southeast.
Southeast.
Makes sense to me.
So, all right.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
All right, which one do you want to do first?
Well, we'll start with this one here. So,
All right. And so we will go ahead and roll our defender
13.
morale check for pretty close combat. Woo!
That's
Good thing
gonna be a
those.
30. Yep. Because you're in the village, you get a +5.
Oh,
Your morale is improved. Morale check's improved.
yes.
Yeah.
And he's at 21 anyway, so it doesn't matter. So he passes, thank goodness. All right. And what is the fire multiplier for
For
these
grenadiers,
grenadiers?
it's ×4. So you're gonna have 16. So you're going to be at 1.5 to 1 with a +20 for the
That's a
thing,
lot.
and then a plus something else for the size of the stack.
What have you
I
got?
think he's
13
got-
there,
He's
David?
got 13 there, yeah.
13. Yep.
And that's going to be, so it's going to be a plus 35 to the roll.
Plus 35. 1.5 to 1 plus 35.
Yep.
Goodness gracious. All right. Oh, I need every bit of that plus 35.
Yeah, so it's going to be
Is that going to be 62?
62. That's enough for a hit and a disorder check.
Right?
All right. So we take the hit. Good. Increase. And we do the disorder check. Boom.
Ooh,
Oh,
they are
I don't
disordered.
think I disordered. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Minus
You do
7.
that.
Well, let's see. Yeah, and that's not going to be enough.
Yeah, you needed a 16. Oi.
Even the officer wasn't enough. That figures. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
David, it's what we call the luck of the Austrians. You have it this time. I had it at Colin. You've got. It's not the luck of the Irish. It's the luck of the Austrians.
Oh goodness. Okay. All right. So you've still got what, 12 left? Is that right?
So he's got
Yep.
12 increments
So-
half, so
so
he's going to have
6.
6. And you've
Okay.
got
Well,
you've got
12.
12, so it's a 1 to 2.
1 to 2.
Yep.
You've got some excellent troops though. So you're plus 8 for your die roll modifier, which I could only dream about.
Right. And you've got a 4 plus 4 and then
Okay.
plus 1 for being
4
in the village. So you've
plus
got plus
1
5.
for the village, so 5. So 8 to 5. So it's 1 to 2 plus 3.
Okay.
Sound right?
Yep.
all right. 1 to 2 plus 3. It's time for a 19.
So that's going to be a net of a 4. At 1 to 2, that's an MM roll.
Okay. All right. So the attackers roll first.
Oh. What am I rolling? Morale?
You're just making a round check.
It's a morale check. You want better than a 21.
All right. Well, we got that.
Mission accomplished. All right. And I think I need better than a 16, I think.
And there
Okay.
we go. So now we
All right,
do
so
this
we-
all over again. We do the shooting and all that
Yep.
jazz.
No more shooting.
Oh, okay.
Now we're just in the scrum now.
Okay.
So we just and because nobody had any enfilade, because nobody had any cavalry, it's all exactly the same modifiers, no change at all. So basically it's 1 to 2
with a
plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Oh.
that's going to be a
Plus
One.
1 at 1 to 2.
at 1
Yeah.
to 2. So that is a 1R for the attackers and a 1D for the defenders.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. Goodness. I wasn't really terrifically excited about this particular mom. Well, I was excited about it. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Not really in a positive sort of way.
All right.
Okay.
Next.
Yeah. What do you want to do next?
We'll do that one next.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
All right. I will go ahead and roll my close combat check. I'm actually trying to figure out morale checks A and B. I'm sitting here just checking over the rules to make sure I understand.
Yeah, you should
All right,
have
so I
like
get
a
a
minus
minus-
10 for being on a supported line.
I
And
get
then
a
you'll
minus
have another
10.
minus 10 for being behind the wall.
Wall. The defending unit when all the enemy units are attacking across walls. Yes. Okay. So basically,
Oh,
what a way to waste a 96 when I had a minus 20.
yeah. Well, could be worse. You could have rolled a 0.
Never complain about a 96. It's not seemly for one thing.
All right, well,
Okay.
you get to shoot.
These guys are only a multiple of 3
Yes.
because they're not grenadiers. So
you're
it's
at
going to be
1 to
1 to 1. And
They've got, I think, 14 in that hex. So it's going to be a plus 15.
yeah,
plus
because one of them is
35
an
again.
8.
Yeah. So
All
1 to
right,
1
so it's
plus
1 to
35.
1 plus 35, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 97. It's going to be 100 and something.
No, plus 35 would be a 102.
Yeah.
102. So that's going to
Would be
be
enough.
2D. Yeah, so
2D,
hits and
just 2D.
And a disorder check, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Oh my gosh, you're kidding.
So the disorder
Hey.
check 06, is that a special thing again?
No, there is no special result for that.
For disorder check?
It's
Oh yeah, you're right. Close action, defender reaction.
because it's
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't see anything on that. Okay.
oh, hold on. No, I take that back.
Is it opportunity fire results?
Oh. No, defensive fire result.
Oh, defensive
There's a
fire
di-
result. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So let's back up.
06.
So that was a 06 on type E disorder check for a defensive fire result. So if any of the defensive fire was from artillery, re-roll with a plus 15. Otherwise, re-roll with a plus 5.
Okay. So they are not disordered.
Not disordered.
All right. So they've got a plus 5, but they got a minus 3 for attacking across the wall. So they're going to be only a plus 2 on the Prussian side of things. And what are the Austrians?
Okay, all right. Plus 2, you say.
The
And they
Austrians
are
3.
plus 3.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
it's a
how
difference
many has
of
Scott left? He's got 12 left, and I've got, what, 15? So, I mean, it's 1 to 1.5, I guess,
okay.
right?
Yeah. 1 to 1.5, and you've got, and it's a minus 1.
Yes.
So that's going to be a 6.
No, it's going to be
it's-
4
yeah.
minus 5 to the with a minus 1. So
No,
it's going to be
it's
5.
going to
Minus
be,
1.
yeah, so it's going to be a minus 5.
Minus 5.
So that's a
Bad.
2R and a 1. So the Prussians lose 2 in
2
round.
R and a 1. Okay.
The Austrians lose 1.
Okay, and I think this top unit is an 8, so I have to lose it from him.
Didn't you have a disorder route on this one here?
Oh, I did. Thank you. Yes, you're quite right. I was so relieved at having survived, I totally forgot.
And I guess you'd put the 2 hits on the bottom guy, so that way they're kind of, because he's got the most increments.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think you round robin the hits, starting with the unit that is the biggest. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm looking right now.
Okay.
Um, bum, bum, bum. Strength point losses.
Oh,
As
so
evenly as possible among the participating non-artillery units, starting with the largest SP unit involved. If several units are eligible to take a single loss, the owning player decides which.
all right, so I had 2. Okay, so I would have actually put on the other stack it on the
Yeah,
bottom
you would have
one.
had to put 1 on the, because you're supposed to spread them out, kind of a thing.
Right. Yeah,
When you
for
get multiple hits.
melee losses. Yes.
All right.
Right. So I got a question, Eric.
Yeah.
How is it you suddenly are on the bottom right of the screen when you were on the bottom left before?
Because he changed, you
I
didn't
just
hear
moved
him.
myself over there. And the reason
Because
why is when I'm looking at my screen, I'm
Oh.
looking what looks like, because my camera is off to this side. It's off to my right.
Right.
So when I was over on the left-hand side of the screen, it looks like I'm looking off the screen. Now it looks like I'm looking at least at the map that everyone else is looking
Okay.
at. So I thought, oh, this
I
looks
thought it was
better.
because you didn't want to cover up my genius, brilliant cavalry units.
so,
Well, yeah, I'm going to be covering something with this particular
Okay.
setup that I have.
Well, I don't think what you're covering now is urgent.
Yeah.
all
Okay.
right.
All right. Okay, one last one. So we'll go ahead and roll the defender morale check next.
Yeah.
All right, so we're sticking around.
And
This will probably be a lot like the other ones.
1-to-1 fire
Yeah.
attack with a plus
1-1 fire attack
35.
at plus 35. Yeah, I think so. All right. Uh-oh.
That's going to be a 57.
I think that's just going to be a disorder check.
check.
Wait, I'm going. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say that I hadn't given up hope yet.
All right.
So
right.
it's probably what, 1-to-1? No, actually, you've got 16 increments there. How many increments do you have in that hex? Michael?
I got 16. It's a,
All right,
well,
and
I
he's got
said, let me
15,
double
I think.
check.
I
Let
got
me double check.
14, I think, but whatever.
Okay.
It's just,
All right.
yeah,
So
2
Oh,
1
seconds.
to 1.5. All right. 1 to 1.5. You've got,
just a plus
you,
1. Oh, well, he's got a, I don't know which one's on top. Do you just go with the
you-
one
may
that's on
I,
top, or?
I was going to say, why is there 5 underneath? Did you mean that?
Well, I had the guy with the yeah, I thought about that as I just looked at him. I probably should have put the +5 on top because there was only a difference of 1. I put the one with the best morale on top, but
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. That was a perfectly legitimate choice. Absolutely. Um, okay.
Okay,
So
it's even, it looks like, right?
it's a plus 1 for the
Or
Prussians because they're 3 less attacking across the wall, and you've got 4, so it's going to be a -3.
-3. Okay. So 1 to 1.5 -3.
Yep,
Okay.
and that's a special result, of course.
No, I don't think he rolled that, did he?
He did. He
yeah,
just rolled a 90.
Oh, you just rolled that 90?
yeah.
I'm
So
sorry. I thought
the
before.
attacker loses 3 and makes a morale check.
Okay.
And there's a
Defender
leader
loses
thing here, but I don't think there's a
2.
leader actually on the hex, so that doesn't matter. And then there's,
No, actually, no, you're right.
yeah,
You're
there's
right.
no attacker. There's a
Yeah,
leader on the
yeah,
defender side, but not on the attacker side. And
exactly.
then it's a
Right.
2 and a morale check for the Austrians.
Okay. All right. And I'm 33 -6 is 27. And then
And the wall is
the
another -10.
wall gives me a -10. So that means I'm 17,
Yep.
which means I think you have to roll first, David.
Does the wall count now?
Well,
Why wouldn't
the
the wall
wall,
count?
um,
Well, I don't know. Is it one of those things like a flank thing or something like that when it's doesn't count in the when you get to the second part? I'm just asking.
no,
Yeah.
it's a fair question. So wall, oh no, actually, maybe not. Let's take a look here. It says only morale checks A and B are affected by wall hex sides. And this is not an A or a B. It's a, what is it, a G?
Yes, it's a G.
Okay. The -10 terrain modifier for wall applies to the fire defense, right? And then the -10 modifier for wall. Yeah. So no, I don't think it does.
Okay,
So
so you roll
I am.
first.
So I'm
Well,
27. Well,
I
that's
already
all right.
rolled,
He's already
but
rolled.
Oh, okay.
but
I'll go ahead and take your 26th then. No.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh
Wow.
boy,
Just passed it barely.
neither one of us cleared that by much, did we? Okay.
all right.
All right.
So
So
what
we'll
is
It should be the same thing it was,
recalculate.
right? Which is,
Well, not necessarily because we took different losses, so the odds could have moved,
Oh.
although I don't think they have.
Yeah,
So what is it?
mine are 11 now.
11. So it's 11 to
11 to
14.
14. No, that's
So it's still going to be 1 to 1.5
with a
-3.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 2.
-2. I mean,
So that's a 1R, 1D.
-2.
Yeah, -2
yeah.
on the 1 to 1.5 table.
1R, 1D.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So there's going to be the 1 right there. And then the D is going to be here. Okay. Interesting. I can't say I honestly expected that.
Well, I don't know. With that wall being there, that's a big help.
Yeah, I mean, obviously
Yeah.
that was I was, to be honest with you, I was mildly terrified when I moved those extra guys up and suddenly made myself big targets.
Right.
I was afraid that your gunfire obviously still going to be diminished by the terrain I was in, but I was sure that was going to screw me up somehow.
I mean, once you move those up, this doesn't surprise me at all. But
I thought you'd get one of them. Honestly, I still thought you'd get one. I mean, the fact that you managed to whiff that, just the shaken morale check from the gunfire and then the disorder check from the defensive fire, that's what caused all the trouble. And I wasn't counting on that. I mean, I figured you had 4 hexes coming in, and I thought, well, then one of them's probably a dead man.
Yeah, the one that's in the village was the most likely one to fail. I mean, the
and
church
really,
or whatever, right?
It really saved me that was the hex that got shaken.
Yeah.
Because then you couldn't bring 2 against the relatively weak one. Yeah. So it just rotten luck is what that was.
Right, and I was kind of hoping, just because of that, and then that now I'd have a guy on your flank, and then the other one.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have had the supported line. You would,
absolutely.
I would have had some other stuff, but yeah, it's though.
No, it wasn't just that it was bad die rolls. It was bad die rolls at exactly the correct time.
Right. Hey, that's the way I roll, man.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, so that was the end of that activation.
But so now I have
you fulfilled your mandate.
Your obligation.
Yep,
right.
Yep.
That's right.
Now,
does
this
roll the next one?
I was going to say, can it happen again, or is this
yeah. If you get that result, I mean, I unless there's something that I didn't see.
I mean, I'll certainly.
That's the aggressive leader results.
Aggressive leader.
I mean, if you're unlucky, you could have a couple of them that are all aggressive at the same time.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I don't think I see anything that says that once you've done it, you're done. I don't think so.
You're probably right, but it does. I mean, in a way, it kind of doesn't make sense. But hey, but
well, of course, the other thing is there's really no guarantee it'll happen at all in a game. So
yeah, because we actually got it. We've gotten the die roll twice,
right?
At least, and one of the times you already had everything activated, and the only thing that you didn't have that was activated didn't have a line of sight on any Austrian units.
Right.
So therefore, that one didn't count. And then we were just lucky that your initiative roll for the infantry was low enough to get those guys saying, "Hey, let's charge forward." Yeah.
Because
the odds of it happening are. It's more likely to happen with a cavalry commander than with an infantry.
Exactly. Which makes sense, and obviously is historical.
Yeah.
But that means that those guys are done for this activation. Next turn we'll just start with a normal die roll of activations. And of course, obviously, those guys all need to get themselves rallied at the end of this turn. But so, I mean, I got to tell you, it's like, you ever watch one of those TV shows where you're kind of like, I'm actually not sure how this ends. I'm not even sure where this is going. That's kind of how I feel about this one. Now, obviously, David is free. He no longer has to come south anymore.
Right.
I mean, doesn't mean he won't, but he doesn't have to. So what does David choose to do at this point? I mean, there's still plenty of daylight, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what is the last turn?
Gosh, I don't know off the top of my head. I mean,
I'm
we've
just.
got twilight and night for whatever that's worth, but I don't know if
Do we
that's,
really?
well, at least looking at the turn track, it's got a 5 p.m. that looks like it's in gray, so it's got to be
Oh,
twilight or
right.
dusk.
Yeah,
And then it's
I
got a
think he may
6
have changed
p.m.
that.
night.
Yeah, let's take a look. Okay. The scenario begins on the 9 a.m. turn, and its last turn is the 5 p.m. turn. Okay.
Right,
So you got 1, 2, 3 more hours plus a turn to get something done.
right,
So, I mean, it's an interesting thing, right? Because obviously he's really been constrained to the vineyard
right.
and then artificially constrained to this attack down at Solowitz. And really now he's not really constrained to anything. Now
Yeah.
he can actually decide what does he feel like doing. And frankly, with 3 hours, he probably has plenty of time to do it if he wants to.
Right.
It's almost like a whole new battle now.
Yeah, yeah. I still got a couple swords of Damocles hanging over my head. At any time, Frederick could decide to say
Oh,
goodbye.
that's true.
That is true.
That's
I
true.
could,
And it's certainly
I could
taken
get another.
loss.
I could get another one of these results
Yeah.
and
Right.
with and again
That's
with
true.
no control of things. So I've got a few things going.
That's true. That's true. But anyway, I guess the point is that up until now, the game has been not on autopilot. It certainly hasn't been. But I mean, you've been very constrained in a way that you're not right now. And it's like just kind of interesting to see. What do you decide to do once you're given a choice?
Well,
Okay.
so, Michael, it's your turn to roll another 0-4. We can
Oh,
start
well,
the
I'm
whole
happy to
process
do
all
that.
over again.
Oh dear. That's not a
That's
0-4.
one for
That's
one for the
that's
Prussians.
one for the Prussians and no move of the clock. So another one for you, David.
Well, we don't want
One
the clock
for-
to move now.
No, we don't.
No, no. Now that we're slightly behind the 8 ball.
That's right.
All right. Who? What? I don't know. Now I got to make a decision. Jeez.
I know.
Now I've got to make a decision.
Hmm. So while you're thinking, I'm just going to mention something. I picked up another book that I got from this same bookseller in the UK, where I've been buying a lot of books lately, and this one is Infantry Tactics from 1733 to 1783. I know you're going to find it really strange that I would have an interest in that time period, and yet I do. And this author's thesis is that we've kind of got this mental picture of this very stiff, very rigid, very linear combat of lines of guys who are almost robot-like, standing and taking orders and being well controlled.
Right.
And he keeps finding examples of either battles that really degenerated into a lot of taking cover and just blasting away at each other in extended firefights,
Right.
or just the troops just flat refusing to do what the commanders tell them and starting to fire at much longer range than the commanders wanted, or kind of refusing to close with the enemy. Now, this is, again, it's a book about infantry, but I thought it was really interesting because we had that conversation last week about, would cavalry really refuse to charge? And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really know if they would or not. It feels a little funny. But definitely, of course, this book's about infantry, so clearly I'm not going to learn anything about cavalry here. But at least that much was abundantly clear that, as he described it, there was a negotiation going on between the officers and the men throughout this period. And I was like, okay, that's his thesis. Read me the book and see what I think about it. Anyway, so it's kind of entertaining. He went back to the War of the Polish Succession, which is why he starts in 1733. That one doesn't get a lot of love, but I guess there were two pretty good-sized battles in northern Italy between the French and the Austrians. And I mean, I guess nominally that's in the time frame of this series,
Right.
From a mechanics perspective. But again, I don't think there were a whole lot of battles, just these two.
All right, I think I'm going to do Schwerin.
Schwerin?
Where is Schwerin?
Schwerin is Schwerin.
Oh, there we go. Schwerin's down in the south.
He's
Yes.
the blue and
Yep.
light blue guys. Okay, all right.
All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I assume he's in range of the king.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, he's within range of his wing commander too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm
Here's
accustomed to
the wing commander
so-
here, and here's
Yeah.
this, and
Yeah.
they were all in a nice little row there. The A's and B's all lined up.
All right. So that was
That's
6.
6. And do I want to try? Yeah, we might as well have it 6. Or do I want
Anyway, in
Hey, we've
other
got
news,
Jeff from Hex to Hex. Hey, Jeff, how are you doing?
Oh.
Jeff has been playing. What has he been playing? Great Battles of the American Civil War. Doing Alan Dickerson's new, what is it, by Bayonet and Saber, or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Bayonet and sword, is it?
Yeah, Bayonet. It's something sharp and pokey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a nice little selection of very, very manageable sized games.
Yeah.
I say that after having played, Stepping into Hell with Albert at at Consim World. I'm not saying I didn't have a good time, but we did get through one turn per day.
Well, and how big did you have like a core or several cores, or what was the size of the formation that you were messing around with?
I guess there were 2 rebel cores. I'm trying to think, there must have been 2 Union cores, I guess, as well. Although since I was on the rebel side, I don't know that I wasn't quite as aware of the order of battle on the other side.
Right.
But I mean, oh my gosh, it was brutal. I mean, because it's just, you can't move very fast, and he's got a rule in there where if you're marching through the woods, you have to roll to see if you end up in the hex that you actually thought you were in,
Oh, yeah,
or
because you've got the drift.
drift.
Yeah.
And so it just means that trying to move a formation through the woods is a nightmare. It's slow and extremely disordered, and it's tough.
Yeah.
And anyway, yeah. So between that and just the number of units involved, it was a full day for each hour turn. Now, to be fair, the turns in that system are an hour, so
Right.
it's it's
Okay, a disorder check, it's -5 for the 1 extra hex, right?
You mean a
Oh, for a rapid march?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
plus
a,
5.
just a 5.
Yeah,
All right.
that's right.
So a 20 is going to be a
It did
15.
I failed.
Yeah.
I failed, yes.
Oh boy.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, naturally. Okay, all right. Oh dear. That's probably shaken and disordered.
That's what
Yeah,
I was going
0,
for.
0, I'm sure. Mission accomplished. At least you got that out
Boy.
of the way, so it's not a Frederick Quits roll.
Well, that's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those double lots are problematic.
Oh, but that next guy's a K. I see. The jackets are the same color, so I misunderstood.
They just
Okay.
have different, slightly different, what is that? Waistcoat?
I don't know what that is intended to represent.
Because they would have had like a vest, like so the red
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
bayon.
it could very well be
Yeah,
that was
and then
it.
the
Yeah.
tail, their tail coat on the back is going to be red for
Okay.
for K. And then the other
Okay.
guy, they've got a pink vest and a pink little thing on the tailcoat.
Right. Just
Like this guy's got pink. This
right,
guy's got tan.
right.
And they've
Yeah,
all
it's
got
really
tan
funny
pants.
because I never remember to look at the belt and realize that the belt color is the leader's color.
Yeah.
And Paul Borchers does it all the time. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a green." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Oh yes,
The belt.
I see. He is a
All
green.
right.
Man.
Okay.
Never even looked.
All right, time for me to roll some dice. Here we go. Let's see if we can get another 0. Oh, we didn't, but we moved the clock.
Geldemage.
And it's another
We
one for
moved
the
the clock.
Prussians.
And so we move it to 1, and the Prussians get another move.
Mm-hmm.
So the other news I got is I keep collecting this 7 Years War Battle Series games, even though I haven't actually played any of them yet.
Those look really nice. I've seen the maps and the artwork. It looks like a nice game. I don't know how good the quality of the actual components are, but they, at least the stuff I've seen on Facebook, looks like it's pretty.
Well, one thing I'll say is that the counters are they're strange. I'm not even sure how to describe them, but if you look at like a GMT counter,
Okay.
there's a very definite sense of, you can tell that the die pressed in on one side, and it's kind of the top of it's kind of folded down a little around the edges,
Okay.
and the bottom you can see has been pressed upwards.
Huh.
You can kind of tell what's the front and the back
Okay.
of most counters. And that would be true of any of these games too.
Right.
I have no idea what wizardry or technology that this guy has got. But first of all, they nearly fall out of the sprue, and they have nearly no sorts of what's the name of the little tufts?
Dog ears or whatever.
Yeah, I mean they're just almost perfect rectangles or
Hmm.
squares as they just practically fall out. In fact, a lot of them do fall out as if you're not careful handling the counter sheet. And there's I have very little interest in worrying about clipping them because there's just no reason
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Um, so from that perspective, the counters are really interesting and kind of nice. Um, the
Are they half an inch or are they 5/8 or?
Um, I I think they're half an inch, but remember a lot of the well, I would probably want to go double check that. They're probably analogous to half inch,
Okay.
but remember most of them are the infantry come in brigades,
Right.
and so the counter may be two, three, four hexes wide,
Hmm.
and it's
Oh,
got
okay.
all of the formations just displayed on it.
Interesting.
And you get a great um, you get an advantage to morale checks and things if you're with your whole brigade.
Huh.
So you can break down from being in a whole brigade like that. Of course,
Right.
obviously being in a brigade like that's not very flexible. You have to be three or four hexes in a line,
Right.
right? Because it's literally one counter. Um, but I kind of like that idea that I feel like
So does it break down into regiments or does it break all the way down to
yes,
battalions? Okay.
you could break it down into the individual units that you might expect to see in this game.
Okay.
Again, at a detriment to your morale.
Hmm.
If you're acting individually, you're somewhat diminished in your morale compared to if you're with your whole brigade.
Huh. Interesting.
And so, but I think one of the things I like about it is just it kind of enforces the rigidity that as you're marching up, you are having to maintain an exactly straight line and turn the whole brigade at once
Right.
because you can't do it a little at a time. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I kind
Yeah.
of like the fact that we don't necessarily have quite the same flexibility we get in this system,
Right.
uh, which I wonder if it's really all that historic. Don't really know. Um, the maps, I gotta say, I wish he would find an artist because I just find the quality of the maps to be pretty terrible. I think it's just maybe I should just take my glasses off and then I won't care. But it's kind of pixelated and JPEGy
Ah.
looking. They're not very nice looking maps,
Yeah.
and I think they could be a lot better. And I feel like it's a little bit. I almost wonder if what he's kind of going for is that the pieces are like very crisp and floating on top of this kind of fuzzy background.
Right.
And he doesn't want the map to grab your attention to too great a detail. I'm not really sure about that, but
Huh.
I'm not really impressed with the maps.
Interesting.
But
Interesting artistic choice then, I guess. Who'd you end up picking,
yeah,
David?
I think I'm gonna do Kleist.
Kleist. Kleist. Okay, Kleist is here in the middle.
middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
The
I'm also
infantry. Yeah.
right. I'm also going to do them, and I'm going to do the Northern Artillery.
Okay.
All
And
right.
first thing I'm going to do with the artillery is these are going to take a shot on that.
Good heavens.
On what?
This.
Did I miss it? Oh, those guys way
14.
out there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
4,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So I've got
14
8, so
away.
it's 16 to your
Okay,
guys.
so I'm in
10,
the village.
probably
So,
plus
yep,
15,
there's
I'd
a
guess.
10. Yep. I
And
don't know
you've
what my
got
plus is. I've got the
you've
guns
you've got
Size.
8
there.
plus you have 14, so you got it's
Yeah.
a plus 15, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 to 1.5 plus 15 or whatever.
Sure.
Yep.
All right. So
Oh,
that'll be an
yeah.
86.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hit.
Okay. Scratch some infantry. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And now we go, no disorders there. Now we go movement. All right, so we go. And that guy is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is just in range. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Was he? Where was he at?
He was right there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember him.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. He turned and marched
Did his
down.
move.
So,
So
Actually,
yeah.
that's not his leader. This is Kleist here.
yeah, his leader
Yeah,
is
that's what
there.
he did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I thought he was
and
still in
his,
the village. I mean, in the vineyard. So
no,
No.
that
no,
was the
he had
turn
moved.
before. Okay.
Right. Right. Okay.
And all right, so let's see. We want to go there, there. All right, so and I said this guy too, right? So
Sure.
he's
Right.
moving there. All right,
But
so
this goes.
this one is going 1, 2, 3. And this is gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oops, let's see. If he goes 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. Either one's gonna be.
What, you don't want me to slip behind the lines again?
2.
Probably not too much.
Not
Yeah,
too
not too
often.
much. Actually, let's do it here. 1, 2, 3, and then this guy is going to go into a hook. That's that's the correct one, right? Or I
Yeah.
and actually, no, I am going to go back to my thought. Okay, and I'll make a disorder check on this guy here.
Oh,
He
I see. I was
disordered.
wondering. I was wondering why you were doing that.
Yeah, I think he disordered. Yep, he
Oh, just missed. All right.
just missed. Of
Well,
course.
he's not in a lot of danger at the moment.
And then these go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I already moved that guy. So let's see. We got that's Keith is. And what's this is the howitzer. So he can start. Yes, he can start lobbing stuff from there. So he's going to go 1, 2, and unlimber. He's going to go there. should he go on and on?
Oh, I see. All right.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do him to there and unlimber.
Okay.
That will give him some shots over there. And we got another 12-pounder there. Did he want to maybe fight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Well, he could go for a special result, yeah. Yeah, this one's going to fire too at this square here. I'm only looking for a special result, so nope,
Not today.
not today. So those are finished. Unit finished. Unit finished, and this guy is flipped.
Okay.
And
Very good.
Right, it's your roll for initiative, David.
oh, okay.
I got bad news for you, David. It's another one for you.
All right, that works for me. Dang, it didn't move the clock though. All right.
Oh, curses.
Curses. Will do. Bevern. 1, 2, 3. Everybody's in command. So this guy does a disorder check.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
he's
feeling very
not
happy about
dis-
his life choices.
Well, he's just very happy that there's nobody in front of him anymore.
All right, let's see where people go here. All right. This one here will go boom, boom. Takes a disorder check.
All one increment of it.
All one increment of it. Okay, and let's see. We want what way do I want him to face? Let's see.
Oh, hold on. Help me understand what you just did there.
He just went from here. He went through that hex into there. But he had, because he passed through that, he had to take a disorder check.
Well, but wasn't he in general order?
Yeah.
Yeah. But if they go with an extra hex in the vineyard, they have to take a disorder check.
Yeah, he's making the roll for having passed through the vineyard.
Yeah. No, I'm actually that's not the trouble. That's not what I'm worried about. I was just head scratching about this a little bit. But carry on.
Is he okay? I mean,
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So
The unit's movement ends when it changes to. No. It's the other way around. To change from general order to another formation requires the unit to enter a hex that doesn't require general order. The unit must begin its movement segment adjacent to this hex, and it executes its formation change into the hex. This change ends the movement segment for that
okay,
unit.
so he can't. He can only go to the first hex.
I think you can move 2 in the vineyard, but I don't think you can move out of the vineyard without it taking your whole turn.
Right. All right. So
So
next
does
we'll
that
go to
mean
the,
that the only one who could move out is this guy here because he starts adjacent? Okay.
Yeah, unless you wanted to count that guy, of course.
Right.
Although he's not in there anyway, is
No.
he? Okay. But yes, yeah, that's what he's permitted to do. It requires his whole movement. He can adopt any facing and formation he likes.
Now, that guy's going to go 2, so that's a disorder check there. So,
Okay.
can I use the one I already took? No. I'll do it again. Nope, they disorder.
If you didn't have bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but that's not anything critical. Being disordered way
No,
out there,
no.
there's
Hardly.
yeah.
But it is ironic that the guy with the guy, the units in the teens and mid to low 20s is the one who keeps disordering over and over again.
All right, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Well, let's do it one more. 4, 5.
No, why is it 4, 5?
Is it downhill?
Slope.
Oh, okay.
He's mine.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the trouble is to go around and not have to go through the vineyard would mean Bevern would have to move pretty far north. So
Is that guy? Okay, this guy's in the wrong formation.
Yeah.
He should have been in here like that. So,
oh, okay.
all right. 2, 3, 4. And what's it best for me to do with the other? Yeah, it's not very big. All right, so we'll just go. We'll continue. Boom, boom. He takes a disorder check, and he disorders. Luckily, they're not in any danger up there of.
Yeah, they're not in harm's way, that's for sure.
Except there's a new set of rules that are out that have the Austrians making a paratroop drop
Oh dear.
with their airborne Grenzers. So this is the time
The
when you
famous-
deploy that. Yes.
The famous Melata airborne drop. Yeah.
Hot air balloons. Hot air balloons.
Oh,
Yeah,
borrowed from the French.
exactly. They're our ally, after all.
Seems totally fair
Yeah.
that they would sell high technology hot air drones.
Well, they were actually inspired by a portrait of Empress Maria Theresa.
Really?
Of course. Did you see the girth on that woman? She looked like a hot air
Oh,
balloon.
dear.
Yeah, you just,
Oh, easy.
Too soon? Too soon? Is that what you're suggesting?
I hate to do this to you, David.
What?
Was he in command?
Yep.
Oh, he was, because his wing leader is this guy right here, right?
Yep.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
Well, his
all
wing
good.
leaders, I mean, even if he wasn't, he didn't do any rapid marching.
Yeah, he did.
What?
What did he,
Yeah,
what
did.
was a rapid march?
Right there.
Oh. So where was so this guy's only got a range of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
And
that's
Bevern was within
Veteran
5.
was right there.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
hey,
1, 2,
he's
3,
fine.
4, 5. Yeah.
I just forgot
And
about the wing leader, that's all.
Yeah, and he's just in range of Frederick. So
Right.
yes, it was a.
Yeah.
Everything's kosher
Little,
as far
little
as I know.
chain of command there.
Yep. It's stretched taut, but it's still a chain.
Okay.
All right.
Did
Oh,
both of those disorder? I got disorders
they
on 2
both
of them.
did,
Yeah.
Okay.
He rolled a
Yeah.
14 for the Grenadiers and a 21 for the Musketeers or Fusiliers, whoever those guys
Okay,
are.
whatever.
So-
All
it's
right.
mad skills.
Mad skills.
All right. Michael, it's over to
Well-
you, unless we want to take a break here. We're about
Mm,
2 hours
well,
into the
yeah.
adventure.
The only thing I was going to say is I don't know. I don't know what your plans are for the king, but do you want to move that wing leader now before you forget?
They No,
Because
I
Bevern's
mean,
moved out of his range now, right? For
One,
next
two,
turn.
three, four.
yeah, I guess I can move them now if I want.
Not just
I I do have
mostly
plans
just
for the
because,
things, but just so I don't forget, yes,
yeah.
that's not a bad idea there.
I mean,
But we'll move them
since all
there.
of his units will have moved by now, right? So no reason not to go ahead and put him where you want him.
Just flip him over.
Yeah.
That's Prince von Prussen. I think
Just
he
don't call
shows
him
up
that
at
for Frit.
Auerstadt with all the other geriatric generals.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah,
Like 50 years from now?
yeah. Uh,
Holy moly.
that the Prince of Braunschweig is shows up at Auerstadt,
Wow.
and he's in his either
Dotage.
late 70s or early 80s. And he's actually
Wow.
not a bad leader at that point in time. He's probably one of the better ones that they have, but he manages to get shot through through both eyes, sort of
Whoa.
sideways. Yeah, sideways.
Oh.
And so
Oh.
he doesn't die right away, but he's no longer commanding anything. And then
Well, no, I guess not.
then Schmetnau, who is one of the division commanders, gets shot at pretty much the same time, and so the entire Prussian command devolves upon King William, who has no clue what he's doing, and
And the rest
the rest of
is
this
history.
is history. Yeah. So, all right,
Wow.
we want to wrap it up here, or
I think so.
okay,
Yeah,
good.
I
This
think
is as
so.
good as
This
any
was
time to save it.
a good session, and it looks like we'll kind of almost be back next week to where we were this week, picking up with a bunch of Austrian moves after the Prussians have done everything they wanted to do.
Yeah, which is what we call situation normal in battles at the
Yep,
edge of reason.
that's what it is. Exactly. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Well, all right,
Well,
gentlemen. Well, thank.
we did enjoy those moments where we had the initiative. So
That's
I
right.
think the next
It
time I
was.
play, I just shove all of Veed's command into the vineyards, and forget about protecting Lobositz.
Honestly,
Yeah, why not? Just
yeah. If I
stick
were to sit
everything
and
there. Yeah,
solo this, if I were to sit and solo this, I think that's absolutely what I would try to do,
yeah,
and just shovel everything you can up there and make him come get you.
yep. Well, and you still
I
have
mean,
the Austrians still have the Peroni's infantry that's south of the Morelbach that they could move up to cover
well,
Lobositz if they wanted to. They still have their skirmish cavalry and heavy cavalry. So
right.
there's some different things that could be done, I guess. But yeah, I mean
Yeah. No.
that would delay the Prussians getting anything. Of course, if you don't have anything there to cover Lobositz, they could just say whenever they do get their activations, they just push Kleist forward.
Well, and the other thing, of course, is there's now no reason for him to hold his infantry out in the open. He just bring everybody up into the vineyard,
Oh yeah, that's
just like you
true.
did.
Yeah, and just have a
But,
big shooting match.
but still, that would be absolutely a reasonable thing to try and just see how it plays out.
Yeah,
Just Brown as the Viet Cong commander.
yes.
Okay. Well, all right,
Okay,
gentlemen. Well, it was a pleasure as always. We'll plan on seeing you next week. Let's see, what'll that be? That'll be the 31st.
that will be, yeah. So
All right.
I'm not planning on being off at a party or a barbecue or anything like that. So that should that should work for
No,
me.
I probably won't be available the week following, but I'm good for next week.
Okay, that should be fun. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of Austrian movement and adventure.
Yeah.
We'll have time to think about
We'll
that.
say,
Yeah.
yeah, September might be a kind of because I've got I think it's the last 2 weekends I will be traveling.